Hello. I know I don't have any music on, but I figured since the game is quiet for like all the time anyway, you know, it kind of fits. Does feel a little bit weird though, but lore accurate. Anyway, I have some things I want to talk about. Although honestly, I think I could talk about them while playing the game because the game's just that quiet. And if I'm gonna be talking anyway, uh, I might as well just be playing the game. I opened up the wrong emulator. Oops. I opened up uh opened up Duck Station because that's where I played all the other horror games that I played on emulator. This one is on BizHawk. Happy Halloween, Mom. I had to pause. Okay. So ham car key. Alright. So first off. Okay, actually. I'm gonna take some take some remembering, try and remember some shit. Now I'm back into this game after a whole week and change. But alright, good to know. So I've mentioned before on previous streams, mostly when I was hanging out with the other Aiden. Good evening, Dara. But it was mostly when I was hanging out with him on that stream that I know I talked about on streams before. Actually, hold on. I did want to check something real quick in regards to that. Now I'm remembering it again. Because I want to see. I want to see something. Has it already been a full year since I played Silent Hill 2? Streamed 1 year ago, October 19th. What was the stream that I did after Halloween? Where is it? Is it this? Okay, so I did the second episode of Silent Hill 2 in October, and the next stream after that was in November. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Hear what? Sorry, I just want to see if I talk about shit here. Apparently, is some sort of celebration thing. Alright, well, I guess I didn't talk about it then. I guess I mostly just chatted with my dad about it. Currently pet sitting for my boss. Nice. So I talked about the fact that Halloween last year sucked, in my opinion. Like, just thinking about how Halloween's felt for the past few years for me, like, even when I was in high school still, I can't remember if it was junior or senior year. Oh, right. I still need to figure out where the hell that noise is coming from. If only there was a source to the fucking noise. But even on my junior or senior year of high school, I had a gold key. That's the fucker. Okay. I'm pausing and safe stating. Here. I guess where the hell did I get that key? Right. I'm gonna finish what I'm talking about before I do anything else, because I feel like shit's gonna happen in here. I have the game paused, so no worries. Scissor Man won't jump out while I'm speaking here. Before it was Halloween, when I was in high school, on one of my later years, I tripped on the sidewalk. On the sidewalk itself, mind you, not like something on it. I tripped on the sidewalk itself and scraped my knee. It fucking hurt, but at some point I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pretend that for my Halloween costume, I was just some dude that survived a future apocalypse, and I walked around with a limp on that leg. Well, I say limp. I think I was maybe kind of dragging it around. I don't know. I don't remember. But, like, that was one of my lazy... I mean, I guess I don't recall dressing up for any sort of Halloween thing in school. Maybe when I was younger, but I don't remember that. But definitely not for junior high and high school. But I know for the past few years, Halloween has kind of been a bit lifeless to me. And then last year is when everything kind of came to a head, because I was working in a shitty convenience store where everything was over commercialized and I couldn't escape from it. And they had prepared for Halloween well in advance, before Halloween's month even got here, probably. And I just felt so depressed that day. And I remember talking to my dad about that. It just didn't feel like anything anymore. But today was not bad. It was decent. I wouldn't claim it was my best Halloween ever. And honestly, I'm okay with having Halloween be kind of decent for me. Kind of with my birthdays. I'm not much for celebration anymore, apparently. But people at my work today, they had some costumes. One of them was dressed in SpongeBob's clothes. They didn't have like a SpongeBob like square that they were inside. They were dressed in the clothes that SpongeBob wears, including the little like cylinder hat on top. It was pretty cool, but like as soon as I saw the shirt, I didn't see any other part of them. I saw their shirt and I was like, that's SpongeBob. And it took a few more times of trying to see what their outfit was. I was like, oh yeah, they are SpongeBob. One guy was a pickle, and then two of my coworkers, an elderly lady and her daughter, they were witches. And I don't recall anyone else dressing up, but you know, it was interesting. You gonna ring again? Come on, bitch. Ring again. Oh, now you're not gonna do it since I'm in the fucking room? Okay, here I go. The phone line's been cut. Okay. Okay, I thought it was gonna be an animation. Various beverages. Alright. So, if it's not from there, where is it coming from, Jennifer? Okay, it's a comfortable couch. If I was to pronounce that phonetically, it's comfortable, by the way. I occasionally like to remind people that that's how it feels like everyone pronounces it, comfortable. Like, it'll be comfortable. But that's not how it's spelled. Drink from the chalice. It seems to have been recently used. Some of the drink is still in there. Don't actually drink from the chalice. I was kidding. Don't. Jennifer. A silver key's under the glass. Pocketed the silver key. Alright. Nothing bad happened here, so I'm just gonna save state again. But yeah, also tonight, before I actually started streaming, I went to stepmom has a cousin who set up a little haunted house thing in their own house. And they got quite a few visitors, so we didn't actually get to go through the spooky thing, but it was nice just kind of being around in the on Halloween, just absorbing the actual spirit that they had for Halloween. So it was nice to feel. Right. So yeah, I've had a pretty decent Halloween tonight, and I don't feel as depressed tonight as I did Halloween last year. I don't really want to go. Alright, I'll fucking go to the night. I really thought it was gonna, like, come towards me. Oh, wait. My bad, Jennifer. I just left you in the fucking dark for this entire time. Oops. Alright. Maybe now you can see something special in here. We do have a silver key now, too. Various beverages. Okay. It doesn't show up there. So, how's your guys' Halloween? SMSOU. Yeah. Why did it flicker? Why are you flickering? Been alright, stressful at work because we're a bit understaffed, but that's life. Sadly true. Not looking forward to Sunday, honestly. I really do hope that I only have to do it the one time, but I do get the Thursday off. Alright, so we're still not gonna take the goddamn shovel. Like, you're stuck in this mansion and you've seen a killer come after you. Pick up the damn shovel, man. It's not gonna be as effective, probably. Like, I don't know where shovel lies in the rock, paper, scissors triangle, but, you know, a shovel is better than yourself. So, I mean, really, the shovel is just a necessary upgrade. And yet, you refuse to take it, you dumb bitch. In other news, I've been working more on some completion art. Pokemon Emerald post game. I've been making decent progress on it. I got me and Steven drawn. I got Kapunch drawn. I got his Claydol drawn. And I have like 3 more Pokemon to draw. The scene, and then just kind of rendering stuff. And then I'll be finished with that one. And then the next 2 are Ina's Dream Barbecue and Resident Evil 1. But, you know, I'm still kind of debating on like where to put my art, cause I'm a picky son of a bitch. I just for some reason have trouble picking stuff like that, which okay, I got scared by by the door trying sound apparently. Did I not try that before? I don't know. But I just for lack of a better word, I suck at commitment in this kind of stuff. So haven't tried out any of the places I've been talking about. Because I'm still trying to do research because I want to be absolutely sure about the site I'm choosing to put my art on, where to put my art in general. I also found Ko-Fi, and honestly, in general, I am kind of thinking about setting up a Ko-Fi. Although I am still a bit afraid as to how that will work in terms of my art stuff. Because, like, especially since I want to put a lot of my completion art somewhere for others to see. Like, I've been a bit afraid of where to choose to start out in. Because what I want is a place. I want to be able to explain, like, especially when I start posting them, that, hey, this is an old piece of art, and I've gotten a lot better. I'm just posting this here because it's part of a series that I've done, and I want to talk about it, and then I talk about it, and you're able to just see the piece of art. Like, I want to have it for... What's the word? I want to have it for archival purposes and to kind of talk about maybe some of the stuff I went through in drawing it, as well as stuff that I think I could have done better at or something like that. I don't know. Use the silver key. Hey, well... Alright. You just have nothing to say on the books? Okay. I see how you are. But yeah, it's like... I also want to be... the mural covers the... Okay. The mural covers the entire wall. Part of it's hidden behind that shelf. Move the fucking shelf. But yeah, it's like, I want to be able to have all that stuff, like, available for people to see. Because, I mean, I'm making the art, and eventually I would like people to see it. And I don't want to limit it to just kind of as, like, little scenes on streams. Let alone on a website that not many people would visit, period. And also other ideas that I've had to be able to show the art without having to go to a different website. I don't want to do that either, though. Like, I've thought about making a PDF file, because I have the ability to do that with Krita. And also I have a PDF software called PDF Gear, which makes those files. Then I also considered maybe making a YouTube series where I just kind of show off the art in the video and just talk about stuff about it. It's a nice and comfy chair. Various chemicals are on the desk. Yes, my favorite chemicals, such as candle and 3 books. There's a note here. Time will cause adherence. The clock tower's clock stopped. Cool. Oh, she does have rock, so you should be able to beat him in rock, paper, scissors. Is this all I can interact with in here? Oh, okay, no. There's other places like this. Go check this. And if you do ellipses, I swear to God. Huh? There's a piece of paper in here. Hold the demon idol with care. A tree in the forest, a person in a crowd. The idol is on a statue. Huh? No. Are you not gonna repeat that? I feel like that's something I should be able to access. Oh well, okay. What did this room do for me? Yeah, I wanna do Ko-Fi, maybe, but I don't know what the stance is on like posting stuff like completion art. I'm pretty sure I could be able to just have it there for free, but I would like to have it at least somewhere where people can just kind of stumble across it instead of finding me here and then look at the art. I'd like people to at least kind of stumble across the art too. I don't know. It's just everything's shit right now, especially in the art world, because people decided that AI is better, but also there's still a lot of people who are like, thankfully, still for art. Although there's a lot of like shitty companies that just don't keep their site intact enough to be able to have it function well enough for what you want. So there's like a lot of stuff like that. So like I can't make up my mind because I don't want to get stuck anywhere. I don't want to post my art on a site that will filter it into some AI shit. I don't want to post it on a site that only cares about how many likes you get and will try and force you into doing your own specific art bubble shit. I don't want to go to a site that is too critical because they're self-entitled pricks that just run the site. I don't want to go to like anything that's gonna restrict me on what I can fucking make and post. And I don't want to go anywhere where it's more of a detriment to people. Like it's more of a hindrance for people to try and find my art rather than me post it. Like there's a lot of stuff to consider, and it sucks that I'm having to try and figure this out now, cause it just sucks. Oh my god. Oh. Looks like a bird nest. Bitch. Throw the ham up there. Looks like a bird's nest. I hope you like green eggs and ham, you son of a bitch. Alright. Pick up the fucking board. Why did you not do that oh. Can I not throw this at you? Oh. Yes, throw the damn rock. I know what it is, Jennifer. Do literally anything with it, man. Why did you... Why did... I could have used that stick for anything else and you decided to use it on this fucker. Alright. I guess that bird just lives there now. But I'm struggling to figure out a place to put stuff. Because, while I can enjoy it, it will essentially be useless if no one can actually fucking access it and view it. Right. I guess we're heading down. Because, yeah, I want to have it be in a place where you can easily find my stuff. I mean, like, I don't care if there's a fucking algorithm, or I don't care that much. Like, people just stumble into it. I just want a place where I can, like, especially if I'm wanted to show my art to someone specific, I can just send them that link instead of having to scroll through shit and try and find pictures, or just kind of pick up the PNGs from my computer and post it into wherever I'm talking to them in. I want to be able to do that. But, you know, it's hard to find a place, it feels. And even with all the research that I've tried to do, I still struggle with picking a place. And I hate that I'm running into this issue now. Like, if I had done more art stuff then, and like been less of a shut-in, I guess, I would have tried finding a place for art stuff sooner. I think I'm gonna save state here. Was I in this area before? I feel like I was. It's just, I don't trust any place right now. And the one place that I do kind of want to trust the most, I'm still hesitant about, because I don't know what I'm gonna be fucking doing there. Maybe I should just kind of rip the band-aid off and start somewhere, but I struggle with that, being the kind of person I am. Also, hi Gaster. Didn't know this was an SNES game? Yeah, this is where this game first originated. Clock Tower was made on the Super Famicom, essentially. But it never got like an English release. There were ports of this game to other consoles, and maybe those got like English releases, but this game itself wasn't. I am playing a patched version of the ROM, because this was the Japanese ROM, but I found the English patch to apply to it. And that is the only patch I applied. The place that I found that gave me the instructions for how to fucking play this game in English also recommended another hack to patch into the file for like quality of life shit, but I didn't want to do that because the point of playing through this is to kind of experience the game as is. But yeah, this is the original game. The only reason why I have it labeled as Clock Tower for... Looks like the shower is working. You didn't even fucking try it, you asshole. How do you know it's working? But the only reason why I have SNES in the title is because the sequel. There's a sequel for this game released on the PlayStation 1, and it was called Clock Tower 2. But then when it went international, especially because we didn't get this game, it was released as Clock Tower for the US. And not Clock Tower 2. Because, you know, if you start the game off with the second one, what the fuck are you doing? So they removed the 2 from the title when they released it to the US. So that's technically the first Clock Tower game we have, but it's not the first Clock Tower game, period. I guess this is the only useful fucking thing in here. Sure, we can turn on the fucking lights. But yeah, I want to play through... I really want to get to the... Are you not going to close it? The switch is broken. Okay. It pulled a Pokemon Stadium. What? It pulled a Pokemon Stadium. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, the clock tower for the PS1, I want to get to because it's... I feel like it's a bit more action-packed. Not this one. Pokemon Stadium is backwards on games in the US. So the first one of those games is... We got it second. I can understand that line of logic, but I think in that case, like, we got them released to us in a different order. So we got the sequel first, and then the original second. But whereas with Clock Tower, for a long while, we didn't have access to this game specifically. So when they released the second game, they removed part of the title that symbolizes it being a sequel. But then I think we might have gotten ports of this specifically over the years, but recently on Steam you can actually buy Clock Tower Rewind, which has this and a few other things and some like polishing up of some things. It's fucking empty. What do I do with any of these? Right. Where would I use a black robe? Basically, Stadium 1 is 2 and Stadium 2 is 1. That's funny. Alright. I went back in. I don't think I got a key at all from doing the golden and silver key. Guess it's too much to ask for a bronze key. Another thing I was thinking about, especially because yesterday, last night, Terraria released their State of the Month for October. We finally got a release date, for when 1.4.5 is coming out. Mid-December through to sometime next January is kind of the deadline that they've provided. And I'm really hoping that it is in December. I'm okay if it's not. Like, I can still wait for the game, but, I am excited. I'll finally have 1.4.5 to play. But, one of the things that they had in, like, the community art showcase section is a page from a Terraria webcomic. Essentially, it was this person drawing them and their friends playing through Terraria. And, this side's too far away. Yeah. Rope. So I went to the link that they provided for it, and it was on the Terraria forums where they're like, "Hey, I'm remaking some pages for this Terraria webcomic I had, and I'm putting them on Webtoons, but I'm also sharing some here." So it was. I didn't look through all of it. I'm going to eventually, but it was pretty cool. And I was like, hey, I could probably do something like that. But, I don't really have much of a place to put that because I don't want to use Webtoons either. That's another thing. If I'm going to be making comics, because I have the capability to with Krita, I don't want it on Webtoons. That's one of the few places that I don't want to put stuff on. When 1.4.5 releases, I'll make a whole new world for that. Me too. But because of them making that comic, it's kind of inspiring me to like get together with other Aiden and kind of get him through some of the ropes of Terraria while I'm also experiencing the new stuff added. And then we can make a webcomic on that. Because that's a cool idea. And also, I get to draw my avatar and his avatar. Or the characters that we make for the game. Because at the moment, other Aiden's avatar is Skull. In a brown suit. Smoking. And I think he's got like the Frankenstein cap on. How am I supposed to get to there? Like, we tried once before, but we haven't gotten back to it, in maybe a year or two. But, with 1.4.5 coming out soon, officially, we'll... Jennifer? Why are you yellow? But this will definitely be prime opportunity to get at least him, and maybe some other people to kind of hang out. Because it was nice being able to hang out with other Aiden going through Galaxy. That was fun. And I know definitely with Mom and Dara and Golden that it was fun watching us banter too. Because when you find friends like that, where you just kind of have this I don't know the words for it. It's like you just match each other's vibes, for lack of a better word. Am I gonna have to search up a fucking walkthrough? I mean, I guess I already did. Huh? Locked. I'm gonna look at the walkthrough I had, and it's over here. No. I guess I had it on my phone. I don't remember that though. But it would make sense that I have it here. I don't have it on here. What? Hmm. Oh yeah. Fun fact: this game is apparently in Norway. Try have some big gaps in teaching for new people to get into it. Yeah, that's kind of why I was gonna be kind of teaching him. But we had built a house and we were building a elevator last we left off essentially.
This is a confusing map.
I'm sorry, I'm not saying anything right now. Greetings and salmonella, humans and human adjacent beings. I say salmonella instead of salutations because autocorrect messed me up once. Hello. How's your Halloween been, Gaster? Gaster? Well, that too. Golden. Golden and Gaster. How's your Halloweens? It's been spent wasting away at work. So far, it's a good Halloween. Yeah, to upload a project because of Da Vinci issues, but then that's good. Nice. Sorry about the Da Vinci issues, though. Yeah, I had a surprisingly decent Halloween this year, which I'll take over the depressing Halloween last year, where I was just like, man, this is just not Halloween, and it made me so depressed because of it. What the fuck am I doing? Someone actually made a picture for it. Okay, this should be able to teach me more. Teach, supposedly. What's the blue hearts for? There's a key. The blue hearts on this map stand for you may escape Scissor Man in this room. Ah, cool. That's a helpful tip. Wait, there was a thing I can look at there? God damn it. Well, I guess we're heading back. Take another 3 or 4 days to fix some footage. Aw, that sucks. Okay. Well, time to make a long trek around. DaVinci doesn't like proxy media, which is a good 5 or 2 pieces built on a proxy. Ah. Yeah. Whenever have to deal with restoring 65 hours of footage. That's good, at least. You didn't have to stop there, Jennifer. Go in there. A Halloween shiny. Interesting concept. Alright, wait, you can grab that fucking plank? I fucking knew it. Why wouldn't it let me do that the first time? Damn, that's a lot. Why am I not able to pick that up? Ooh, who are you? Who, for food. Who are you? Simon Barrows. This man is Barrows? Yes. He's no longer looking at Jennifer. Almost got more ones for the shiny pumpkaboo. Ah. I want that. Why can't I have that? Okay, hold on. Can I give him robe? Why am I not able to grab this fucking plank over here? There's also apparently something in this night room. I guess it's a potential item. Oh, I still have it. Okay, good. Miss Mary, glad to see you safe, Jennifer. No, 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 no. Mary, everyone, everything's going to be just fine. No, 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 no. Well, drink this. It'll calm you down. Don't. Jennifer, no. Jennifer, you bitch. Huh? Well, at least he's had food. Where? Oh, you run so flamboyantly. Hello. Jennifer, you okay? Latte! Have a sec. I'll get you out. There we go. Now, get out of here before Mary comes. Huh? Quickly. Jennifer. Alright, you don't have to tell me fucking twice. Voices heard outside the shed. Now, isn't that a pity? Jennifer, don't move a muscle. I will punish you. I don't think so, you bitch bastard. Yeah, that's right. You're not gonna take her fucking weapon? You knocked her cold. Also, I think that's one of the few times where we actually get to do that. And when you do this, you don't get tired at all. But when I do that for you, you just get tired instantly. Okay. Well, this is not what I was expected to happen. I got startled. Alright, so yeah, we did get roofie. Alright. Well, I guess that would explain why I could interact with that. It's only in a specific instance. Now I have to go all the way fucking back there. Alright. Yeah, Golden and Gaster weren't here when I was talking about this, but I kind of miss, no, that's a different topic. I've been struggling to find a place to put my art, because I'm very picky about that, and I don't want to, I'm having trouble committing to a site that I can put my stuff on, because I want to make sure that it's a decent site for me to have my stuff on. So, like, you know, one of the few things that I've been considering is like Newgrounds for my art. And then there's like another thing where it's like I have been thinking about getting a Ko-Fi. Miss Mary, you're back! Various beverages. Why is there an interaction like here? I guess there might be something there. Eventually. Actually, you know what? We escaped. That's safe. But yeah, it's like times like these where I wish I had like art friends still. Cause like the one that I had, uh, kind of left them to kind of stick with the other friends that I do have. I mean, I guess Dardanos has done some drawing stuff, but I don't think art is his hobby as much as it is mine. He's been doing some good like How to Train Your Dragon doodles, but I don't think he actually does. Well, he also did make the cool armor looking guy. I don't know. But like the one art friend that I had, I was able to talk a lot of theory with and stuff like that, and I don't have one anymore. In fact, I don't really, even with a it's interesting how I've had like several art friends and now I'm no longer friends with them. That or we no longer interact. So why am I not able to interact with the thing here? Is it not the correct time to do it yet? Can you repeat this one? No? Okay. Okay. What do I do about that though? How do I get the fuck up there? Where am I going? Okay. I'm now going to religiously study this map to see any little thing that I could go out and interact with. Alright, to see about investigating the master bedroom. Phone. Is there any other stuff for a key? Nope. I guess there's a... You could apparently get like a thing. You talk about publishing stuff that's reminded me how I haven't touched any of the Pokemon Challenge runs in a good long time. Yeah. There are people that do like webcomics of their Nuzlocke runs, since you said that. Which is an interesting idea. Because, I mean, cool concept. Also, same idea with the Terraria comic thing that I saw in the State of the Month. Like, it would be cool to do that. Oh, this is the fucking bathroom. Wait, hold on. Is there anything in the second bathroom? I guess this is, well... I used to blog my Nuzlocke runs, haven't updated that thing in forever. Yeah, like, that's another thing, too, like... Part of me does want to try something like Tumblr as well for the ability to have long posts about stuff. Because, I mean, in addition to art, like, that'll be a cool idea to just be able to ramble about something somewhere like that, but... Looks like the left bed isn't used. That's the right bed, but sure. But yeah, like, for Tumblr, like, I could actually post a piece of art and then go on a rant about it. Small bottle of perfume. It smells like Miss Mary. Miss Mary's. Picked up perfume. Okay. Mostly do that. Huh. What is this thing? Tumblr has its ups and downs. I know that people are upset that they can't do any not safe for work stuff on Tumblr. I have like 2 things that I've done for completion art that will probably be risky enough for some places to go. Now you can't post that here. And that's the Metroid one where I put a bikini on over Samus's what are her suits called? I put it over her big ass Metroid hunting suit. And then the other one is the Jazz Punk one, where because one of the characters had it, I kind of had the little. Okay, Jennifer, rest. Why are you red all of a sudden? There we go. But yeah, like, one of the characters didn't have a bra on at all. They were topless, but they had, like, the X tape on the nipples. And I did that as a silhouette. Like, it's... Nothing is being implied for the most part, I'd say. Like, it's not bad. It's not like, oh my god, take that off my screen right now. But it's like, like, this is the piece I'm talking about. You can see it. Like, that's like the worst it's gotten, I believe. You can go on Tumblr, but if you survive, that's on you. Good luck. Block tags and block people all the time. Like I'm saying, I'm struggling to commit to a piece. A place. Also, like, for certain Tumblr things, I do think you need to log in to view some stuff. And, I mean, that kind of makes sense, but also, I know occasionally if I scroll down too far in someone's Tumblr thing because they had art that I wanted to see, sometimes I get the, hey, if you want to see more, please log in. Carried the Tumblr experience, not too bad. I've seen worse on Tumblr. But yeah, it's... Jennifer, when are you gonna fucking calm down? I don't know why she went red all of a sudden, honestly. It's like, occasionally you enter a room and she's like... I mean, she doesn't show that, but, you know, this is like... This down here is your... Especially for, like, Gaster, who apparently didn't know this game specifically existed. This is your stamina. This right here is your, like, stamina. It functions essentially as your health, and if you run everywhere, you'll be low on stamina, so when you get caught by the Scissor Man, you have less stamina to escape from him. And to escape from him, especially if you're in close quarters, sometimes you can kind of fight him off, which wastes stamina, and then just running takes away stamina anyway. So if he catches you after you fought him off and ran, if he somehow manages to catch you, you're gonna suffer. I'm about to shower here in a few. Good luck. But yeah, it's why is she going off to the side to crawl through there? Is my game weird? Is it being all fucking weird? Yeah, there's no like interactable spot here. So I'm guessing it's a specific instance. There's a hallway with a fucking bird. Oh, it's in that one. Okay. Man, I'm still getting myself lost on the fucking map thing. Damn, she got no stamina. Couldn't be me. No of the game. I thought it was just a PlayStation game. Yeah, no, it's an SNES game. Enter the door. Even with the map, I'm having trouble figuring out where the fuck to go. I just wish there were good art sites that make you feel safe in wanting to post in them. Upper hallway. No thank you, phone. Kind of stick to DeviantArt, but it's also flawed. Yeah, like I don't want to be anywhere near that fucking site. Like I did make an account, but it's like I don't use it, and I don't really want to use it because it's fucking DeviantArt. Like it sucks, honestly. Like it's the most I'm supposed to be able to see another fucking door here, game. Okay. Why did it fucking not show it all the way? That was weird. Every side is flawed in its own way. Yeah, like I said, I think my best option is maybe Newgrounds. And still, I have yet to make a fucking account and start posting there. And honestly, like this is what I get for not sharing a lot of my art stuff when I was younger. It was mostly just for myself. And yeah, it was just... 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . 。 . . . 。 . . . . 。 . . . . . .
。
Alright. So it's a bird's nest. New grounds is so good, where's newer grounds? Ah. Alright. I know it's a bird's nest. Give it something. What am I to do? But yeah, like, through my research, actually, you know what, I'll save talking about that after I figure out what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, this is the same map I've been looking at. Again. But this time with less helpful hints. Because of fucking course. And actually, the map I've been looking at also has things fucking brightened. Okay. Bird nest. Fuck off, Google. Oh, okay. Alright, I figured it out now. I need to reset the puzzle though. So we're gonna exit and then immediately re-enter this room. Okay, so I read some stuff about Newgrounds because I did some research about what sites there are that's good for good for beginner artists. I'm not really a beginner, but a good place to start posting your art. And looks like a bird's nest. So if you fuck with the stick after investigating the nest, you can't push the box to the nest because then a crow will be there. But if you just look at it and then go, hey, there's a box here, you could do this. That would make sense for you to lose stamina over, honestly. Let's let you rest while I speak. So, basically, there's essentially two portals. Because Newgrounds has a portal where it shows off the popular artist stuff. Or like, the more experienced artist stuff. I say popular because essentially that's what it will be. But when you begin, you are in a different group where it's essentially a bunch of beginner artist stuff. Beginner artist. I'm fumbling up this explanation very badly, but when you first start on Newgrounds, there's a separate portal that you're a part of, that your art is in, and there are actual people who go and check the art in that portal every day, and if they think that you're good enough, they will scout you, and you will appear in the bigger portal, getting a lot more people to notice your art. Newgrounds doesn't use AI stuff. They're not necessarily run by an algorithm, as far as I know. I think the portal is just like, correct me if I'm wrong. I say it to people who probably don't know either. But I think the portal is just like a collection of the stuff, and then it has like actual people moderators instead of like an AI algorithm that's like, oh, you like this? You'll love this. What is this? Those are eggs. The nest is full of eggs and junk. There's a key in here. Fucking finally, West Wing key. Okay. We've got progress, people. We've got fucking progress. Oh my god. I had to fucking search up Clock Tower SNES bird nest because this was the one thing I could still interact with that I had no idea how to achieve the solution to. Holy shit. We can make it. And the West Wing, from what I saw on the map, is the door over here that was locked. But yeah, that's essentially my understanding of it right now, and I kind of lost some of that information now that I don't have the website up. I learned it from a post. Here, you know what? I'll bring up that post again. I'll fucking do it. I'll do it again. Newgrounds. Here we go. Okay. All right. From 2022, one of the moderators, I guess, posted, "So you want your art front paged?" Uh, oh, it's been updated in 2025. That's cool. So the art forums goes through waves of newer users either becoming frustrated that their art isn't being front paged, or curious about how the front paging system works here on Newgrounds. I've been meaning to peel back the curtain on this for a little while now, and I've generally been retaining from going more in depth in the forums in favor of a deeper one. I have a bit of time to get into it today, so here's my long put off inside baseball on getting your art front page. The disclaimer: making art with the sole intent of getting attention, and by extension, front pages is a bad reason to make art. Draw what you like and what inspires you. But anyway, on to the guide. So, who or what decides what gets front paged? Admins and art moderators. That's it. No algorithms or AIs to worry about. If your work got front paged, a human came across it and thought, "Hey, neat," and clicked the "front page this art" button. There's a thread in the art forum with recommendations for the front page that does a lot of good work, and often recommended work ends up featured. Although if you're an artist reading this, I do not recommend posting your own art there. It feels like poor etiquette and generally will rub people the wrong way. So just participate if you see cool art and post in there. Maybe someone will see your account because of it and think, "Hey, I should put this cool user's art in here." So, then it goes into a bit more stuff, and then Tom Fulp himself, Tom Fulp created Newgrounds for your information. He said he has a little routine that Tom Fulp posted. And there's a what should I do after get front paged, and they talk about like, I don't recommend drawing explicitly to get front paged, but there are a few ways to get front paged, or bait it, as they say. Basically pandering to the people who like specific pieces of art, but that isn't always guaranteed to work. But they say that those are some of the higher up people's preferred tastes, which, I mean, fair enough. If it's run by people, like, I don't mind that they have tastes. Not like I'm gonna worry about getting front paged anyways. I just want a place to post art. But also they kind of talk about complete pieces too. So it's like, if your thing is clearly just a sketch or unfinished, don't post it here. Post it when it's finished. You can do sketches and stuff in your own little threads, from what they said, but you can't post sketches as their own separate posts. What kind of bird lays a key? A very intelligent kind of bird. I have become intrigued in Lego after a good long time lately. Interesting. I'm paused. Okay. That she turned fast for that. Okay. So what kind of Lego stuff? Is it just Lego in general, or like specific themed stuff? I will finally be making some progress here. But yeah, that's like the general gist. It's like there's a front page, and if you want to be featured on the front page, someone has to come across your art that has the that has the capability to get people front paged and go, "I like this. This is neat. This is cool. I want more people to see it." So then they front page it. Okay. So we're here now. A LEGO Studio Builder program has made me return to LEGO. LEGO Studio Builder. Interesting. Let's go this way, Jennifer. And we're off. There's stairs. We're not going down there just yet. But yeah, like, the only thing that I still kind of worry about with Newgrounds is that I won't be able to convey the idea that this is an older piece if I want to get started on my completion art stuff. And also, why is this? Well, I know why. It's because it's Jennifer. What was in there? I was expecting a description. You just opened it, stood there for a few seconds, and was just quietly going away from it. But I know why the ambience in this room is kind of putting me on edge. It's because this game is quiet until the parts where it has sound, which it uses very sparingly, which is actually a point in its favor, because it's not gonna be like using all like it's interesting. Now I'm actually that noise is the one that's putting me on edge. The I want to call it a bear noun. Why was I gonna say noun? I was combining noise and sound. What was in there after speechless? It's called Lego Studio. It's a program that knows every single piece and is very user made. That's pretty cool. You enjoying it better than Minecraft? But yeah, it's interesting now I'm thinking about it. Like, I'm using this as an example because I played this on stream. But Cry of Fear. This game and Cry of Fear have like complete opposite ways of making atmosphere. Playing through Cry of Fear, there was always sound going on, but it was like mostly ambient sound. But the way it was specifically crafted was just made you feel unsafe literally all the damn time. This game is mostly quiet, so which is why you keep hearing me ramble on about art stuff, because that's the thing that I'm into lately. And also mostly because it's been on my mind a lot recently, because I wanna do stuff. I wanna be able to make stuff eventually and share it with people. And I don't care. Well, I mean, I guess I would care if they hated it, but it's my art. I like it, so I'm gonna share it. What people will do with that information is up to them. But Cry of Fear builds its atmosphere using all sorts of sounds that kind of make you just imagine what the area is like, and also kind of puts you on edge all the time. This game lets you just kind of walk around with only your thoughts being. Let me rephrase that. This game lets you walk around with your only companion being your own thoughts. So you're left alone with them, so you're able to just walk around and think. Until you come across a room that has ambience like this, in which case you are immediately like, something's here. I love and hate how Minecraft is handled now in this year. Copper armor is a nice thing, but it didn't need to take forever. Yeah, Terraria had copper armor since the beginning. Why can I interact with this one specifically? It's just this one. Fuck you. How? How? Okay. in the first stream of this game, the floor just breaking right in front of me got me, because it was completely unexpected. I hovered my cursor over that damn thing, and I still got startled when I interacted with it, and it just shatters. I hate that got me, but also I have to respect it for being able to get me like that. Okay. I love horror games. Did I ever mention that? Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, Terraria had copper armor. Well, before Minecraft even had copper to begin with. I'm sorry, I'm still gonna be kind of reeling from that effect. Jesus. Alright. It's like you intentionally knock your own cup of water off the counter and still getting startled by the fact that your cup of water just spontaneously fell down on the ground and shattered. that's kind of what that jump scare felt like to me. Like, I really have no one to blame but myself for seeing that. If I had left that alone, I would not have been got. But I got. And I got myself. Okay. Here's another thing about the atmosphere that this game makes. Sometimes, like, in certain areas, you do feel kind of at peace with no ambience going on. Just the sound of your footsteps and maybe any other sound that gets played. So when you encounter a scene like this, with no sound whatsoever, it makes it creepier, because there's already no sound before, but now that there's something here that you're unsure of what's going to happen, it puts you more on edge. So you see this and you're like, uh-oh. Why can I only interact with that one? No, I can interact with that one too. This mannequin's wearing a dress. I sure hope the mannequins don't come to life. This mannequin's wearing a dress. Looks nice. No, 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 no. Fuck. What? No. No. What? Fuck. I wasn't expecting that. God damn it. Okay. Well, now we know what to expect. We can just simply avoid that. How do I fight back against Scissorman again? Okay, B. B is the button I press to use that. My 4-bit survival adventure. I haven't found diamonds much, so copper armor and tools is nice for an unlucky player like me. Your 4-bit survival adventure? Is that your texture pack thingy? Is that a mod pack? Yeah, texture pack. Okay. Haha. Fuck you. It makes the world tiny and I love it. I guess I have to see what it does. Okay. That's okay. Get in there. Ah. We'll fucking wait. Mostly so that she can get her stamina back again. Okay. Not in this room. Hurry up. Where'd you go? Oh, well. No? Yeah, that's right. Fuck off, buddy. Okay. You should have waited a little bit longer for him to fully, I don't know, leave the area, but sure. Climb back out immediately after escaping him. There we go. Okay. I kind of wish I had a better attempt at dealing with him when he showed up, but I had forgotten which button I needed to press to kind of fight against him. It's small and very scary, making it my favorite texture pack. It's partially my fault because I'm too afraid to venture into caves that are big and filled with mobs. So, how exactly does it make the world tiny? Is my question. Okay. But yeah, that was a good gag. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, have you guys heard of a movie called Phenomena? It's either Phenomena or Phenomenon. But it's an Italian giallo, as it's called. And wow, she really does just jump there. The blocks are 4x4 pixels each. Interesting. Yeah, I'd like to see how that looks. But yeah, this game was based off of Phenomena. Like, the killer in Phenomena even used a big pair of shears to kill at some point. Or they kept on using it to kill. But, yeah. Save state here again. I'm going to investigate that mannequin room a little bit more now that he's no longer haunting the premise. This is peak typical horror movie protagonist behavior. We just escaped from the serial killer in this one specific room. Let's go there again. Was this room specifically for the jump scare? Or is there actually something hidden among these girls? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Well, at least I've satisfied my curiosity now. Now it's time to actually investigate. I missed it. What? No. Fuck you. Okay. Well, even with Scissorman gone, it still managed to surprise me. Okay. What was I even talking about before? I don't remember. Probably something to do about art. Alright. So now I can finally come through here. You know what? At this point, I think I can just leave the map alone for a bit. Just kind of explore on my own instead of just trying to look at it, because now I have more options to go and look at. So I'm not stuck at the moment. I have stuff to explore. I'm gonna save state again now. Hello? Why am I not able? Okay, you know what? I'm looking at the map again. I swear to God, if I can't interact with any of these doors... Okay, I can interact with this one. Not that one. That's interesting. It seems that the door's locked. Alright, never mind then. I can't enter that one. Alright, let's try this next one. I can interact with this one. Oh boy. Huh. A corpse of a crow. There's a key here. Pocketed the cage key. Some hanging crow corpses. They've been decapitated. Let's free the crows, I'm assuming. There's a bunch of crows here. You're welcome, buddy. Why? I guess I know the reason why there's only one of them. I hope I find a way out of here too. Oh, you will. With me at your side. Anything's possible. Top 10 worst things to say moments before disaster. Alright, we freed a crow. That crow will remember us, because crows are very good at remembering people and their faces. Ah, that looks like an inviting room. Ah, I can't wait to enter it. Save state. Oh boy, let's go in here and hope nothing bad happens. Ah, it's another rubble room. Okay. I saw on the map that there are these statues. I also hope that rebel doesn't mean anything too bad. Okay, I can't interact with that. I could go in the door. Open the door. Lots of technical books. Huh? She was confused because they were technical books. The switch is broken. The author's name is faded. Huh? There's a slip of paper in a book. Hold the demon idol with great care. A tree in the forest, a person in crowds, the idol's on a statue. I got this from the earlier one. Oh, I can read this one again. Unlike the other one. Looks like a very old magazine. A maternity magazine. Books are lined up here. Wow. Really now? We're truly moving on up in the world. This crevice looks pretty deep. There's something shiny in there. Use the rope. Use the rock. Okay. I'm out of ideas. I don't have anything that can reach in there because you wouldn't keep it. It's a record player. It's unplugged. It's gonna start making music now. Switch is broken. That one for fine arts, are we? Now that we've alerted the Scissor Man to our presence, we will wait. That piano might eat you. Not that game. Not this game. It's only junk inside. I'll leave it open now. Okay. Run. Jennifer, run. Jennifer, run. Jennifer. I should have known better. But for curiosity's sakes, I had to. Nope. You just walked past the wall. Right. Did you walk through the wall again? I missed it. Get some of your energy back. We left some distance between us and him. Uh-oh. Your worst nightmare. Jennifer, what are you doing? Jennifer? What? 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 I was trying not to use the same hiding place over and over again. But sure. Also, he's just waiting there while we get to do stuff like this. Yeah, that was actually very unexpected. Because I'll admit, I know about this game from JonTron back when I watched him. So I remember the video. Scissorman was just like, huh? And then fucked off. And then he fell through the roof right behind her while she was up there. So I was wanting her to kind of go back near the ladder so that she can I can make her run for it as soon as Scissorman left the area. I was not expecting him to actually fucking climb. That was not on my list of things to expect. I thought I knew how to evade him in that room, but I guess not. But you know what? With the power of knowing that he's just hanging around in that curtain, we can just not pull that curtain. He will stay there. It's just the edge of the room. Yeah, this is the end of this room. Damn, it's November 1st now. Aw, that sucks. You missed the shiny Halloween shiny. Just a simple plank of wood. The first floor can be seen. Oh. Okay. That was not at all how I was expecting her to carry that. Dot dot dot. The wall looks painted over. Oh, gee, you think? Ah, an idol is hidden in the statue's bosom. It's cold. A cross protrudes from the bottom. Picked up the demon idol. Cool. That surely won't be a mistake. Also, you said it was in the bosom? She was able to one arm carry that thing. Yeah, I was making noises to kind of imitate someone picking up with both hands. I thought she was gonna lift it like that, and then she just kind of picks it up with one arm and just carried it without even having to like strain. She just did that. That was funny. Huh? I thought I had paused the game when I got in here. Okay. Oh. Okay. Grab an idol of a statue's cleavage. Yep. Alright. Ouch. Eh. No. Damn it. Hurry up, Jennifer. Oh, wait. Oh. Here it comes again. Aw, damn, I thought she went into this room. Oh, well. But, okay. Sesame like, nah, if you're gonna avoid me hiding behind the curtains as you played your dumbass piano, I'm gonna come out of a fucking box and get you instead. How about them apples? Alright. Now we wait to calm down. Meanwhile, Gaster. Oh. Man, that feels kind of weird to look at. I wouldn't necessarily say that that's like a... Four by four pixel grid. Oh, wait, it is. Sorry, I was thinking of 2 by 2. No wonder I was being dumb. Yeah, that is 4 by 4, isn't it? You can't escape me. Wait, where'd you go? Now it's time to walk all the way back over there again. Alright. Don't know if someone made on Java, but if so, that would let you experience it. I don't particularly... It doesn't matter that much if I can play it or not to me. It looks cool though, I'll say. Alrighty. We haven't explored much up here. That screenshot is from me in a cave I made on an island. Nice. Not again. Water's running. Cool. There's even less shit to interact with in here. The wood house at SNES Island has a cave house. Nice. Keep going, Jennifer. Alright. I've got a little bit of that energy from having to run away from the Scissor Man. Huh. It feels like someone's watching. I don't like that. It's a big clown doll. The key was left on it. Pocketed the ceremony key. Ah! Uh-oh. What was that sound? Um, 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 um. Run. 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 Door not open. Looks like a child's bed. It's dirty with stains and dust. Yeah. Oh, okay. What the fuck was that? Okay. Alright. What the hell? Yeah. My same exact thing. Okay. That was kind of tense. We got the ceremony key though. I'm pretty sure the door will open again now. Now that that thing's bashed its head and died. Go over to the door. The things written here look serious. We gave a ghost doll a concussion. The switch is broken, of course. Picture of a woman. This person looks familiar. Is it perhaps Miss Mary? Portrait of a middle-aged woman. She looks more familiar. I wonder who lit this. Probably the person who's still here and stalking you. This desk is dusty. Cool. Empty. But not empty of meaning. Sorry, that's a reference. Some books. Some would not be the word that I would use for that. But, yeah, a lot. A lot of books. My God. Alright. We're finally over here again to investigate the room that I tried to investigate before Scissorman popped up again. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I grabbed the demon idol from the bust. Pardon me, madame. You look like you've got something in between your boobs. Oh, it's a demon idol. Huh. Wonder how that got there. Okay. Paused it. Saved it. Okay, now I can fucking investigate this room. How odd. That wall looks odd. Huh. Halloween was pretty boring and quiet, but that's good enough for me. Oh shit, she's still taking her own initiative. Nope, never mind. She's done. Some valuable looking pictures. There's some tableware here. Break the wall down. Cool girls don't look at explosions. Huh? Sorry, that scared me. There's a room over there. Go in. It hasn't been used in ages. What? How can you tell? The air in this room is stagnant. Yeah, fair enough. Is there any... Oh, there's apparently some interactables in here. Nope. Okay. I guess I just have this unlocked now. I think I still have one more bird left to uncage. Or actually, you know what? That might probably be... Because that room's labeled with a blue heart. That might just be a way of escaping the Scissor Man by kind of releasing the bird. Spending Halloween here with you is nice. Thank you. I had a decent Halloween this time around. Oh, I need to go down there anyway. If I find a Scissor Man over here, I'll make sure to kind of lead him up through here. Because he can break this, and then I can put a little rope there. There's one thing I'll say about this game in comparison to Clock Tower for the PS1, which I did play a little bit of that before doing any sort of streaming stuff. I love that she just kind of phases through the wall there. But in Clock Tower for the PS2, the PS1. This room looks like the one in the mural. So, in this game, what I've noticed is that Scissor Man has very specific points in which he will jump out at you and start chasing you. Because I only had one encounter with him last stream. And that was from the infamous, like, shower scene where you see the dead body and then you see the scissors rise up from the tub somehow. In this stream, we have seen Miss Mary, who drugged us and was coming to kill us with a shotgun, apparently. We've seen Scissor Man hide behind a mannequin, hide behind a curtain, which, after dying to him like that, I refused. And then we saw him come out of a fucking box. And then we got jump scared by a cat who did the same exact thing, so I thought I was gonna get chased again. Nope. It was a cat. But, so Scissor Man, from what I'm seeing, has specific spawn points that just kind of are there, and if it gets triggered, here comes the chase. In Clock Tower for the PS1, there are two types of chases, or two different ways that chase can start, I'd say. One is a scripted event that you can just encounter. and there's specific music for that. Then there is the randomly spawning Scissor Man. In the PlayStation 1 version of Clock Tower, depending on how long it's taken since something happened, I guess, you'll start to hear a different theme for the Scissor Man chase start up. And, like, literally, that track used for when you're dealing with a natural Scissor Man spawn, it swells up. So when you start hearing music swell up, you've taken too long to do something, or you're just unlucky with the spawn, and now you have to deal with Scissor Man. So you've got fixed spawn and natural spawn for Scissor Man in that game. This game seems to only have the fixed spawn, and that's interesting. I do kind of like it though. It gives me more time to explore the manor, and then occasionally shit will happen where I'm like, oh my god. Anyways, I think that will be all for tonight. I still have some of that energy. Just kind of being restrained because I got scared by a video game, and it's just gonna waver there for a bit. But yeah, this has been quite fun. I am enjoying this experience. Not sure how that'll be like next stream of this game, which I believe might have a chance to be the final stream of this game. Because from what I can see next, there's like the area that this room leads to, and then the titular clock tower. So yeah, I'll probably be focusing on the other two games I have going for a little while though. In that case, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I might not. We'll have to wait and see. You guys have a good rest of your night. And hope you had a very decent happy Halloween.